It looks like I'm going to redo this chapter, chapter 15. I didn't publish it because it was me ranting and raving at a person in particular that had to do with our case. But anyways, I'll try and do it more adult-like so I can publish it. A little bit of talking on why it is that the caseworkers have to drag it out so long. They have to take it to, when I ask them that, they say they have to take it to the very end of anything they could do for the worker. But you know what? In my husband's case, post-injury, 2 years for a traumatic brain injury, anything after 2 years, it's not going to get better. It is just not going to get better. You can read that anywhere. Colin even admitted that to me. That's Colin, our case manager. Colin even remembered. He even told me that. Still, he spent 3 months paying for an occupational therapist to come. Actually, what she was doing was reassessing. He kept telling me that's not what they were doing, but I didn't have anything to hide, so I didn't really care. The matter that I'm trying to stress is it was very time-consuming, and it was actually a waste of their time. And their money. Well, maybe Colin won't say that because he had to go deeper to see what was going on. It didn't matter to me. I knew they would find out what they found out. I knew that one of the OTs had made statements in there saying my husband was getting better, and that's not the case at all, and I actually did report that. So then Colin sent us from her after 3 months, sent us to a lady, Dr. Donna Stevens, in Banff, Alberta. Banff, Alberta is a provincial park for tourists. It's mostly visited by, I think, Japanese people to come out of country. It's very beautiful there, but it is very, very extremely high priced. So they probably paid a pretty penny to get us into that lady. And she said she would be there on Sundays because at that time my husband was employed as an apprentice at Tirecraft in Golden, and he had to work Sunday, Mondays. So she had to see him on Sunday because Monday he was taken up with Trish, right? So we did go out there. It was supposed to be for counseling for 2 of us to help both of us get together because, you know, of course, we were having very, very, very high stress. I'm not saying our marriage is a big smell in a rosy park. There's been a lot of fighting and ups and downs, and we've stuck it out. There's been health problems, issues, brain problems, financial struggles. It's all still there. We're deeper in debt now. We just got an award they've deemed Jamie LOE and S so exceptional clause. So he is going to be entered in for a so exceptional clause. Now, the commutation award that I put in for the decision that went down in December, I put in for a commutation of funds to pay off the mortgage and pay down our debt. That was put in and reached Colin Holt, got that on his desk, and he said he wasn't going to make a decision on the commutation of funds request until after the August 30th decision date went down, and that would be over in April 29th. It was decided by April 29th, and that issue was finished, and still no decision from Greg. He talked to Colin, and they decided that they should send Jamie to Back in Motion, which was a traumatic brain injury clinic that is, how do they put it, separate identity, not for WCB. So you can tell them anything. What a piece of joke that is, eh? Did you know, for one thing, Back in Motion in Richmond, they're run by stakeholders? Guess who their biggest stakeholder is? WorkSafe BC. But I get you guys, that wouldn't surprise you at all, would it? It didn't surprise me any. So why did they have to say the people, the person sits there and you and your husband are there and they're looking at you and they're saying, oh, don't worry about it. We're independently separate from the WorkSafe BC, so you don't have to worry about anything. What the hell does that mean? What the hell does that mean? I phoned him up. I said, just who pays your wages here? Oh, we're owned by stakeholders. Oh, let me guess. Who is your largest stakeholder? Oh, 92% is WorkSafe BC. Oh, yeah. They also have a sports injury doctor that they sent Jamie to see once a week for 5 minutes about his brain. That's a big crock right there. Who checks out all these people? Who checks out all these people they send you to? Oh yeah, they got 6 years post-grad, they got 6 years university, 10 years of this. Anybody check them out? I mean, I know us as the laymen, we can't because we obviously are not smart enough to get any of the proper help for our spouses. And if we do, the case managers are told to tell you that they won't pay for it. It's an ongoing argument all over the place. Look here, my husband was finally accepted for this. Brain injury, a traumatic brain injury, accepted. Chronic pain, accepted. Migraine headaches, accepted. Dizziness, balance difficulties, accepted. Hearing loss, deafness, accepted. Multiple facial fractures, including cheekbone and eye socket, accepted. You see all those accepted signs? Took us 6 years. Each one was accepted separate in itself. Time is money, though. And I think in WCB's case, the WorkSafe BC, I think what they want to accomplish is making you so frustrated and disillusioned and upset and broke. I can't tell you how much money this is taken out of our bank accounts. Jamie went from $5,000 a month down to nothing for 5 years. He was getting, what was he getting there? Then 1 year, $1,200 a month. That was for June till December, and then they switched it all over the place. Where in the hell did he get all these funding, all these figures from? 1,300, 1,200, 500. It goes up and down like a frickin' yo-yo. Yet when you phone them and say, I need my check, it's late. You know, where is it? Oh, can't you manage money? Can't you manage money? What do you mean, can't I manage money? That was the most worst thing they ever said, can I manage money? It was an insult. 6 years in WCB, we went from $5,000 a month down to whatever it was, a mere pittance. We still own our house. Yet I can't manage money. Why don't you give me some money to manage? They won't even do that. They won't give me any money to manage. That would be giving something to somebody. They can't do that. Not at all. Anyways, we did end up going to back in motion. First of all, Colin Holt and Greg Griffiths decided 2 weeks assessments, and then we'll see where we go from there. I knew where it was going. And I know where I'm going right now. I'm clicking out. But I'll figure out something to say for our Chapter 16. And remember, Greg Griffith, you are not a nice man. Bye now, folks.